Hey everyone, so this is a video about how I did a twisted updo on my sister's hair. Her hair, I would say, is type 4. She has quite a bit of length and there's tons of shrinkage because her hair, I would say, is probably 4A, but she's just doing a quick little length check. She's already washed and deep conditioned and rinsed out her hair, and so I'm going to let her stretch out her hair with a blow dryer. This is something she's had for forever, and she hardly ever blow dries her hair anymore. She's more of a no heat kind of natural, but she's actually using the coolest air setting. This is a Conair 1875 styler with a brush attachment. She's had it for a couple years. I think she might have got it at Walmart. You can find them anywhere. But no, she does not use heat in her hair, and this is no exception. She's not using heat. She's just using the blow dryer to help stretch it out. So this is what her little afro looks like. It's so cute and bouncy, and we had so much fun playing in it. And so I'm going to start on the flat twists in the back. I originally used my fingers to part her hair. It's all detangled and everything, so it was very easy to use my fingers. You can use a comb if you want. I did eventually use a comb, but I started in the very back doing some vertical parts, and I just used the rat tail to make the parts a little bit cleaner because you are going to see these flat twists. Now this is not a flat twist tutorial, just letting you know I'm not very good at it. We used the Shea Moisture Curling Gel Souffle and As I Am's leave-in conditioner. I like the leave-in conditioner. In hindsight, I would not use the gel souffle to hold this hairstyle. It's a little too sticky because we're going to put some perm rods in. I would opt for like a foaming mousse from Lotta Body or something. But anyway, I flat twisted the back. I had her lean forward and I stood in front of her. I'm sure if you were doing this yourself, it might be a little more difficult, but I can see what I'm doing. Again, I am not the best flat twister. They're not that tight, and I would make them a little bit tighter so the style would last. I think she only kept this for about 3 days just because the gel souffle made it really sticky. So once I got to the top of the part that I made, I just twisted the rest of the hair and then clipped it out of the way so I could work on the rest. And I did 2 on each side going up at an angle. I added some gel souffle. The gel souffle was okay for the flat twists. It wasn't super sticky, but I would not use it to set the hair on perm rods, which you'll see me do later. So if the hair is all detangled, I'm just going to flat twist starting from the edges. Try to be as gentle as possible because you don't want to pull your hair out. And this, I was actually being very gentle with these flat twists. I just sped up the video so you're not sitting here for an eternity watching me flat twist her hair. Once I got to the top of the part, I just 2-strand twisted the rest of the way up and then clipped it out of the way. And here's one more time with another section. You could leave more hair out if you wanted to. I was going for kind of an edgy look. She said I could experiment with her hair, and you know, why not? I thought it was super cute. And this is kind of like how you can make it look like you've got a tapered hairstyle without actually tapering your hair into a cut, which is kind of what she's doing. She wants to grow it out, and she had a tapered cut for a while, but now we're just growing out her hair. This is what all the twists look like. There's 5 in the back and there's 2 on each side. They're not as tight as I think I could have made them, at least not in the back. The tighter you make them, the longer this style would last. You could also do it with cornrows. I think that would look really cute. Then I'm taking some white and gray perm rods and using a little bit of that gel souffle to keep the hair on the rods. In hindsight, use a different product. I would say some kind of foaming mousse that's also a heat protectant. It looked cute in the end, but it didn't last very long, so that's why I would not suggest using the gel souffle. She uses the gel souffle for her wash and goes, and she loves it, and that's what she had, so that's what I used. You can do a wrap around, you can twirl it around. I just did some wrapping to get some like spiral curls. And I detangled it a little bit with a wide tooth comb and a fine tooth comb just to make sure it was all nice and smooth. And now once we're done with all the perm rods, we have about 20 in her hair. I think it's 20, a mix of white and gray. They're about the same length or diameter, so just all the same. And you could use bigger ones or smaller ones depending on the length of your hair. She sat under a hooded dryer for about an hour and a half, and then once we were done, we took out all of the perm rods. And that's her puppy. He's watching me. He's so cute. But just take your time taking out the perm rods, and then once you got all the rods out, just twirl them in between your fingers to separate for more volume, depending on the look that you're going for. I definitely think it worked to do this on stretched hair rather than wet hair, because she has so much shrinkage. It actually makes it really hard to wrap her hair around a perm rod. And this was kind of an experiment. That's why I'm putting this in my throwback series, because I wasn't super crazy about the way it turned out. She was gracious and still liked the style. She didn't keep it for very long, but that's okay because we had never done this before. So I just wanted to share with you guys how I did her hair. Here's the finished look. She just wrapped a satin scarf around her edges and the back of her hair and slept on a satin pillowcase. And then the curls, you know, I think it might have rained. This was in the summertime, so it got really undefined, but it's fluffy, it's cute. I just kept the twists up with bobby pins, nothing special. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. And until next time, bye!